going out there, YouTube land, and also social media lands? Welcome to an all-new video. In this video, we're going to be doing a movie review of a new film that just came out this past Wednesday, and is a animated film that is blowing the box office away, so we're going to get right into that. Before you do that, make sure you hit that subscribe button so don't miss this video or any other videos I put up. As always, people, if you enjoy my content here on YouTube, definitely check out my other social media platforms such as Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Pretty much I post on a regular basis on all these different platforms, so definitely check those out. As always, people, let's get right into this. So after going out there, YouTube land and also social media lands, welcome to an all-new video. So like I was saying before, we're doing a movie review of a new film that just came out this past Wednesday, and is a CGI animated film that is blowing the box office away, and also is a long-awaited CGI animated film that we've been looking for from this character for many, many years. And that happens to be the movie called the Super Mario Brothers movie. Oh yeah, Super Mario Brothers, woo! Super Mario Brothers, woo! Movie, yeah! Super Mario Brothers movie, yeah! So the Super Mario Brothers movie is, like I said, a CGI animated film brought to us by Nintendo and by Illumination. Illumination, of course, you know, is from Universal, who's brought us the Minions, Despicable Me's, How to Train Your Dragon, so forth and stuff like that. And it's just a really solid film that I was really blown away with how good it was, how it did fan service, and how it just really focused on what Mario Brothers is about. And I absolutely loved that. I loved all the great little pinpoints and all little details that they brought in to, you know, focus on certain areas of, you know, all the different years of the Super Mario Brother movies, or Super Mario Brother games we've gotten. And I absolutely love that they brought in all the elements from Donkey Kong to, you know, Princess Peach to Toad to, you know, his aquatic adventures to all that type of stuff, which was just really done well. Now, this happens to be directed by a duo that goes by the name of Aaron Horvath and Michael Jelenic. Yeah, Michael Horvath and Michael Jelenic. Yeah. So this is actually Michael Jelenic's directorial debut. Now, Aaron has directed other things and has, you know, been a part of other things just like Michael has. But this is, unfortunately, Michael's directorial debut of an actual full-length feature. But Aaron has directed a few other things. And this isn't his first big directorial full-length feature film. Now, these guys, I thought, did a really fantastic job with this film and gave us a really solid film that, like I said, really gives fan service to all us that absolutely have loved the Super Mario Brothers since the inception back in the mid-'80s. And we absolutely just, this movie was so fantastically done by them. They really had a great eye for what they were doing. They knew where to take it, and gave us really great animation along with comedy, along with music, which, by the way, this movie has one of the best soundtracks I've ever heard. So amazing, so well done, and just, I thought that they both did a really fantastic job. Now, the other film that Aaron Horvath has directed, actually, is another CGI animated film that came out a few years ago, and is actually something they actually started out doing together. They actually introduced these characters and brought to life the TV show that this movie is based on, him and Michael Jelenic. And that happens to be the film called Teen Titans Goes to the Movies. Yeah! Teen Titans Goes to the Movies. Yeah! So Aaron directed this film. I do believe Michael Jelenic was a part of it. He was a producer and a writer, but he did not direct that film along with Aaron, where they actually worked together on this film. But overall, I thought that, you know, Aaron did a great job of bringing to life the Teen Titans Goes to the Movies. They did a really good job with the TV series. I actually haven't seen the film, but I have seen the trailers. I've seen a lot of, you know, reviews and a lot of, like, you know, making-ofs and stuff like that of it. And it just looks like it's a really solid, fun type of film that was just really, you know, progressively done really well. And from what I saw in that, I see what they brought to the Super Mario Brothers movies, and I can see how great of an eye, you know, Aaron had for directing style and giving us fan service of what people wanted, and that's what he did with Teen Titans Goes to the Movies, and same thing with Super Mario Brothers. Really fantastic job. I've heard a lot of good things about that film. If you have not seen Teen Titans Go to the Movies, definitely check it out for Aaron's direction. See how he did with that. I've heard a lot of good things about it. But overall, like I said, I thought both Michael and Aaron did a fantastic job with this film. They gave us a really solid film that I can't wait to hopefully get a sequel from. And this was just a really dynamite film, and they just did a really fantastic job. If you haven't seen anything Aaron or Michael have done recently, go check out Super Mario Brothers, the movie, in theaters now. Really fantastic job. So this movie has a really great all-star cast of voiceovers in this film. All of them are great comedians and actresses that are just bomb and amazing and just really kick butt in any movie that they do. And there's so many great honorable mentions of this. I mean, from Seth Rogen to Keegan-Michael Key. Jack Black was amazing as Bowser. I mean, you had this really great all-star cast. And Jack Black singing in this film was so on point, amazing, and I absolutely loved it. I thought it was so perfect for this movie, and he did a great job of singing as Bowser, and just was so super cool. But anyways, to start off this amazing cast is none other than Super Mario brother Mario himself, who is voiced by the amazing Mr. Chris Pratt. Oh yeah, Chris Pratt, woo, Chris Pratt, yeah! Oh, love Chris Pratt. He is so awesome. Have loved him as Star-Lord since his first outing, the first Guardians of the Galaxy film, from a lot of his other films, you know, his little bit parts and stuff like that in movies, from his character on Parks and Rec, Andy, and, you know, he has just always been so fun to watch and is always a joy. And, you know, just like everyone else, I was really concerned with his voice for the film, especially because he doesn't, you know, he sounds more like Chris Pratt than he does Mario himself. I'm Luigi, you know, or I'm Mario, you know, stuff like that. But I was blown away with how well it went with the film. It actually was really decent, and I was really impressed with his voiceover. And I just really enjoyed exactly everything he brought to this character, and just really enjoyed what he did with the character, and I thought it was just a really solid performance. Now, if you haven't seen Chris Pratt in anything else, definitely should check him out, some other things he's been in. One of my favorites of his, I think he doesn't get enough credit for what such a good role it was, and it just was such a fantastic, beautifully done film by Anthony Fuqua, and is just a amazing film that Chris Pratt really, his character was just awesome in it. And that, of course, is the remake of the film called The Magnificent Seven. Yeah, The Magnificent Seven. Yeah. So this awesome remake, which came out in 2016, Chris Pratt plays one of the Magnificent Seven in the film, and he is just on point, awesome in this film. Absolutely love this character, love his way out of the movie. I absolutely love what he brought to the character. He was really kick-ass. He had a lot of great action sequences. I loved his dialogue. I liked his relationship with all the other characters in the film. And he just was a really great addition to that awesome ensemble cast that was in the film. And he just was so amazing. And I always feel bad because he doesn't get enough recognition, I feel, for that role. And you don't hear people talking very much about him in that role, or in Passengers, or in the Tomorrow War. You always hear either it's Guardians of the Galaxy or Andy from Parks and Rec. And, you know, I think that this role was really done well, and you really felt like he was there in the, you know, Western times, dealing with this, you know, obstacle that he has to overcome. And I just thought he did a really superb job. If you haven't seen Chris Pratt in anything else, definitely go check him out in The Magnificent Seven. It is an amazing remake of a film. But like I said, I absolutely loved him. I really came to enjoy his voiceover in the film, and I just thought he brought a lot of great fun to Mario himself. If you haven't seen Chris Pratt in anything recently, go check him out. His voiceover in the Super Mario Brothers movies, out in theaters now. Really fantastic job. So next actor I would like to talk about is none other than Mario's brother himself, Luigi, in the film, played by, or voiced by, none and only Mr. Charlie Day! Oh yeah, Charlie Day, woo, Charlie Day, yeah! Charlie Day. Oh, Charlie from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. This guy is amazing. Charlie is fantastic. Absolutely love him. Think he's a fantastic comedian. He's always super funny. Love what he brings to his characters, and he's always just a great joy. And I absolutely loved him as Luigi. I thought he did a good job of the voice. I thought he did a good job of bringing the voice to life to really mimic the animation and all that kind of stuff. And I just really enjoyed how he and Chris Pratt worked together really well and formed this great bond of being brothers. And I just really enjoyed all they brought to those characters. And I just really enjoyed Charlie in the film. And I absolutely loved his voice, and I thought it was perfect for Luigi. Now, another movie that Mr. Charlie Day was in that you should definitely check out if you haven't seen anything else he's been in besides Sunny is a great film that came out a few years ago that starred Jason Bateman and Jason Sudeikis called Horrible Bosses. Yeah! Horrible Bosses. Yeah! This is an absolutely fantastic comedy film. Came out a few years ago. And Charlie, I absolutely love him in the film. He's so stinking funny. He's absolutely hilarious. One of the best sequences with him is when he's trying to deal with Jennifer Aniston, his boss at the dentist place that he's at, and her sexual advances. And he finally, supposedly you feel like he gives in, but then he gets it all on tape, and then he, basically blackmails her, and it was just such a freaking fantastic sequence, and Charlie was just so freaking awesome at it. It was so super hilarious, and he did such a great job. He is an awesome, a master comedian, too, and you can see it in any scene he's in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, too, as well. But he is fantastic in Horrible Bosses. Him, Jason Bateman, Jason Sudeikis all work really well together. And he's got some of the greatest lines in that film, too, as well. Absolutely fantastic. If you have not seen Horrible Bosses, definitely check it out for Charlie's performance. He was really amazing in the film. But like I said, I really enjoyed him as Luigi, and I thought he did a really fantastic job. It was just a really great addition to the voiceover cast for this CGI animated film. And I thought he just brought a lot of greatness to the character and just gave us a really solid, I felt like I was watching really Luigi from the games. That's just how good he was at it. If you haven't seen Charlie in anything recently besides Sunny or anything else, definitely go check him out in the Super Mario Brothers movie as Luigi. He was superb in it. So that brings me to the last actress I like to talk about that was a voiceover in this film. And that is none other than Miss Peach herself in the film. Miss Anna Taylor-Joy. Oh yeah, Anna Taylor-Joy, woo, Anna Taylor-Joy, yeah! Oh, Anna Taylor-Joy. This girl is an amazing actress. She is fantastic at all types of genres, and absolutely anything she's ever in, I always enjoy her. From Last Night in Soho to, The Witch, to, pretty much anything she's been in, Thoroughbred, etc. She is just a really fantastic actress and is always a joy to watch in anything. And her voiceover has been fantastic too as well. She's done a lot of great fantastic voiceovers for films. I definitely think you should check out Play Mobile if you get a chance. It's actually a really solid film that was super funny, and she was fantastic in it as the voice of one of the main characters, and also she appears in it in regular form as well. And she is just a dynamic, amazing actress that deserves every credit she gets because she is just so fantastic. Now, another film she was in that I really enjoy, I think that is one of my favorites of hers, is definitely a great film that M. Night Shyamalan put out a few years ago that is a part of the Unbreakable universe called Split. Yeah, Split. Yeah, such a fantastic film. Anna is amazing in this film. I love her character. She did a fantastic job, phenomenal job, bringing to life this character that's dealing with this supernatural being that James McAvoy is playing. And I just love the expressions, her terror, her vibes, her dialogue was all so well done. And just really showed how great of an actress she is. And I just thought she was so fantastic in this film. If you have not seen her in Split, definitely go check it out now. It's a really fantastic film. But I thought she was fantastic as Peach. I really enjoyed what she brought to the character. I really enjoyed her voice over the character and how she interacted with everyone and Mario and how she approached it. And I just enjoyed her voice itself. She has one of those kind of voices that just is very, I feel, attractive sounding voice that's soothing and just enjoyable to listen to, and that's what she brought to Peach, I felt. It was very enjoyable to listen to her and watch her in the animation form and see her bring that animation to life with her voice, and I just thought she did a really fantastic job. If you haven't seen Anya Taylor-Joy in anything recent, definitely check it out. In the Super Mario Bros. Movie as Peach, she did a really superb job. So what is the Super Mario Bros. Movie about? Basically, it's kind of an origin story of Mario and Luigi, basically trying to start their plumbing company, and them discovering this world where they are most famously known for being a part of in the video game series. And basically they have to help save the realm from Bowser, who's trying to take it over. And it's your basic Mario story. It was so well done, so well conceived. It was so funny, so awesome. Amazing soundtrack. Like I said, I can't say that enough. The soundtrack was so freaking amazing. And this movie was just so superbly done. Universal is on fire right now with making their films. They are spent so good between this, Puss in Boots, Minions, Rise of Gru. These are absolutely solid films that are so well conceived, so well animated, so realistic looking, great soundtracks, great acting by all those who are doing the voiceovers, and just are really fantastic stories. And this one is no exception to that. It is so amazing. I was so blown away and so happy with what it was. I love the pacing of the film. I love everything about this film. It had some great sequences throughout this film. I mean, the Donkey Kong scene was probably one of my favorite sequences when Mario has to battle Donkey Kong. Absolutely awesome. We got to see the cat suit. We got to see him learn about, resizing with the mushrooms and stuff like that. And he hates eating mushrooms, which was absolutely hilarious. I love the sequence with Bowser. I mean, pretty much any scene Bowser was in was absolutely freaking awesome, too. And there were just so many great scenes throughout this whole entire film that were just on fire and so good. And there was just some really great moments throughout the whole entire thing. Anything with Luigi, too, as well. They had some great sequences. The little blue star. I know a lot of people are loving Little Blue Star, and the Little Blue Star was freaking hilarious. And especially in the dire situations that all the characters that are in cages are in the film. And he's just like, I'm ready to die. It was absolutely freaking hilarious and great humor. Very well written. And it just was so fantastically done. I can't wait to see this again. It was just so good. Can't wait to own it. It is so amazing. If you have not seen the Super Mario Bros. Movie yet, definitely go check it out in theaters now. Really fantastic film. Really well done. And overall, just a really amazing film. Giant 10 golden movie boxes up. Like I said, definitely go check it out now. It is worth the watch. That's it for this movie review, guys. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Also, thank you for subscribing. And if this is your first time here or you have been here before, don't forget to check out any older new videos you might not have seen mine yet. As always, people, if you enjoy my channel and want to show support for the channel, definitely check out my links down below, either from my Patreon page where you get all kinds of extra accoutrement when you become a part of my Patreon, where you get outtakes, bloopers, stuff like that. You get says and what I do record next, suggestions, all that kind of cool stuff. So definitely check that out. And as always, people, if you enjoy horror films, definitely check out the Horror Pack, where you can get great horror films to your door every month for a great low price. Definitely check that out too. As always, people, catch you next one.